Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Tonight at Night at the Improv, we are going to be replacing the episode with my Make It Halloweeny St. Patrick's Day design. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So today, you guys, I am going to be doing this St. Patrick's Day design. I actually wanted to wait another weekend, but I didn't even realize that Monday is St. Patrick's Day. The time is flying. So I have to fit my monthly holiday design with a Halloween twist. If you'd like to join on the creative design mode I am for 2025, feel free, make any holiday or celebration and make it Halloweeny. I'll leave the hashtag in the title and at me and I'll check it out. So this one was a difficult one. I did talk about this in my live at 5, just trying to come up with a design for today. And St. Patrick's Day is fairly simple. I mean, you've got one color as the statement color, green, and then you have a number of ideas you can do to make it obviously St. Patrick's by means of rainbows, gold, leprechauns, clovers, stuff like that. And it seems bright and cheerful and everything. And so having to turn it into Halloweeny was a little difficult. So what I have for you right now so far, we are doing a green nail with an ombre, and I'm using one of the polishes that I received in the Halloween mystery box. This is green soda. It's dying to be a glow-in-the-dark, but it is not. So, I love the color. It shouts Halloween green, and I thought let's make it kind of gothic-like by doing a black ombre. I really like this look, by the way. I think I've done it a couple of other times with different greens. But anyway, so let's see. I didn't want to have to deal with drawing a leprechaun because I feel like that is too involved. And then if you do it wrong, you can tell right away. So what I decided to do here is do a vampire. The only evil leprechaun I know is from the Leprechaun movie, and I didn't think I was skilled enough to draw an evil leprechaun, nor did I want to, because I just realized I'm not a fan of leprechauns. I've never watched any of the movies, and I think I put them in the same category as dolls and clowns. So I'm gonna opt for the vampire. So I am drawing up this she vampire here. Just some random face. It's not supposed to look like anything. It's just supposed to look like a vampire. So I'm just really trying to figure out what she should look like. And honestly, I picked I feel like this liner is called Creamy. I could be wrong, but I felt like that's more of a warm tone. I wanted to have a colder tone, maybe a bluish gray look, but I didn't have a straight up color, and I didn't feel like mixing any polishes together. So I just stuck with this skin color, and it's not perfect, but I think it's fine. So now it's about drawing the face and the features, and to be honest, I was really worried about this part. So what I actually did was I was thinking of the character Ariel, who's the Little Mermaid, and I've drawn her a million times. So I said, okay, well, let's do Ariel as like the foundation of the face shape and some of the features, and then I'll just turn it into a vampire. So this is what I'm doing here. It's crazy how when I draw, I have to have everything laid out. But when you do that with polishes, you have to obviously clean off your Oh my gosh, it's been so long since school. I don't even know what they're called, but the reference lines to where you're drawing your eyes, your nose, your mouth. So rather than do that with gel polish, I'm just imagining, making imaginary lines on this face to um, proportion the eyes, the mouth, the nose. And that part gets a little scary just because, to freestyle proportion on the face, it could really jack your face up. But I was surprised that I was able to pull it off. Now, the teeth, yeah, I gave her some really straggly teeth, which is, not so great. But, whatever. She's a vampire, and if you've ever seen those old school vampire movies, they didn't make their teeth look all that fabulous. So I'm just going to run with that. But her teeth does look a bit ratchet. So, my bad. And then I'm drawing this up. I really wanted her to have a nice green corset that I can draw out, that I think the colors and design and everything would look really nice on the nail. But unfortunately, I had made her face and her head and everything too big to fit the bodice. So you don't get to see the design that I wanted. I just was able to fit a tiny sliver of, a top with like a strapless, not a strapless, like a thick straps top. Anyway, so here I'm doing like a choker. I don't know. I was just thinking like, gothic in the 90s. So I've got myself here a choker, and then she was supposed to be voluptuous, but you can't really see that in this nail because it was just, again, she was just too close up. So I opted to put this shirt on her, and I'm going to use this cat's eye gel to make it look like a satin fabric to make it pop. I'm also going to use this polish to draw her pendant on her choker. But yeah, and then as I'm doing this, I'm like, is this really St. Patrick's Day though? Like how am I gonna make this design St. Patrick's Day? It has to obviously say St. Patrick's Day, and right now it just says some random lady on my, nail here, some with their Spock ears. So I decided let's incorporate a rainbow. I know I wanted to put clovers on here, and that's what I'm doing for her necklace, and it's just not looking great at all. I hated it. But so I'm going to be using these reflective gel, it's a reflective gel liner and then a neon liner, and I said, okay, well, let's give her some red hair because, I don't know, leprechauns normally have the red hair. So, I'm going to draw this up. It's so funny because my ombre is giving her a brunette look, and I'm like, we're going to have to change that up. So I'm just going to take these two lighter colors and drop some hair strands, and they're just random. I figured, oh, I can take my ombre brush and we're going to make it look like hair. So I'm really kind of excited about this nail and how it's turning out. I'm really upset with the teeth though, because I think everything kind of looks great until you check out her teeth. So anyway, but yeah, I'm loving the hair because at first I got a little worried just doing these orange streaks everywhere. But we're going to come back in with the ombre brush and some black gel paint. And that's going to add to the roots and the shadow of parts of her hair. The darker reflective liner color is kind of add some depth and some glamour with the sparkle. St. Patrick's Day with the leprechauns kind of give me this magical vibe. So she's going to be maybe the leprechaun's keeper. You never know. So she's going to have these little reflective glitter pieces shine out and show out and kind of add to the magic of this nail design, hopefully. So again, I'm taking the ombre brush and I'm using it to brilliantly create some hair streaks and some shadows into her hair so it looks a little bit more detailed. You always gotta love that if you can add extra detail in your design. I probably should have shadowed her face and her body, but you know, I really didn't think that far. I mean, in filming this whole set, it probably took about 2.5 hours, surprisingly. But here I have a whole bunch of reflective liners. I got their whole collection. So I'm going to do a rainbow. So I said, okay, we're going to eventually incorporate clovers somehow. And then we're going to incorporate a rainbow. So I said, oh, why don't I have these rainbow streaks coming out of her hair? She could possibly be the mother of St. Patrick's Day, who happens to be also a vampire. You know, I'm not about to question life, but sometimes things like that happen. So I'm doing these rainbow streaks. And you know what? I want to do this on my own hair. There is a woman on WWE wrestling that I think her name was Tegan Knox or something, and she came out with this really super ultra pretty rainbow hair design that I would really love to do. It's just like, you know, I don't really go out anymore, so, you know, it's not like anyone would see it, which is fine. I would do it just for me. But then that random moment where I do have to step out, like, did I want to look like Rainbow Bright? I don't know. You know, like, comments below. What would you do? Because, like, I'm kind of in my, you know, I'm aging fine wine right now. I'm no longer the cranberry juice, or grape juice. So, you know, I think when you get to a certain age, I mean, do what you want to do is what I say, but there's just so much like outside opinion, like, whoa, you know, what are you doing rocking that like at freaking, you know, whatever age you are? I don't know. Normally I wouldn't care, but for some reason I do. So, I don't know. I'm so out of touch with being social. I'm just like such a shut-in for a few years now. Anyway, I'm just going to show one of the nails, and what I'm going to do is connect the rainbows together. So this rainbow is just kind of going to meander down the nails, and I'm going to connect the ends to each other, so when you put your nails together, it kind of gives this cohesive rainbow wave going across the nails. I really love the rainbow on the ombre nails because it's not too bright that we're expecting, you know, Care Bears to pop out. I think it's got that nice moody tone to it to where it's like, ooh, is like this dark mystical unicorn going to come out and stab us with its horn, you know, something like that. But you know, this is fairly bare, and I think it needs more to it. So, again, like I said, to make it more St. Patrick's Day, after I'm done doing this rainbow, I'm going to throw in some clovers, and I'm going to use this really cool tool. It's a ball tool and a pen, and you can pick various sizes. So I've got this 1.6, and I'm going to use it to create the clovers. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of videos that show you how to make clovers on your nail. I have not seen a single one. I'm just assuming somebody's done it, but I said, okay, well, how can I make a stinking clover? So I decided to make like these haphazard heart shapes, and I'm doing 3 of them. I think there's something about a 4-leaf clover that's not technically part of St. Patrick's Day. I think they say it's like not a good thing. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to just make the 3-leaf clover. And I'm going to put like a couple of these on each nail. And it's kind of cool because you can't really see it until you move the nail around and the light reflects it. So it's got that extra doom and gloom aspect of my Make It Halloweeny St. Patrick nail design. Oh, and this is good too. I'm using another set of liners. I'm going to make this boiling pot of goo, and it's going to be producing the gold at the end of the rainbow. So I thought that was brilliant. You know, you always get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but if you make it Halloweeny, it's going to be a cauldron of gold. So maybe the gold is cursed. Maybe, you know, that's how they produce the gold. A plethora of gold pieces that fall out every time. I don't know. Who knows? But the rainbow's gonna dump into this stew of, I forget the name of the colors, but we've got some, I think that the purple looking one is magenta, definitely. Magenta, and the other one, I don't really remember. But these two colors are super perfect for Halloween. And the cauldron itself was made with the black reflective liner. So we're definitely rocking the reflective liners today, but I think it's definitely adding to the mood of Make It Halloweeny. But comment below, let me know what you think of this design so far. Let me know if you're interested in making any holiday Halloweeny. Maybe I will get to it every month. Like I said, I'm just gonna pick a holiday and make a Halloweeny. For my members only, I had posted what else they would like to see and make it Halloweeny, and that's how I ended up doing Nails by Lena C, her birthday set. She had said, "Oh, make a birthday set for me and make it Halloweeny." So I ended up making this really nice long blinged out set for her, and I posted it a while ago, so you can scroll through and check that out. But yeah, if there was any other holiday, I'm just gonna target major holidays. I might throw in some extras if I find something that I really want to do, but so far I'm just banking on one holiday per month, but I feel like there's gonna be a month that doesn't have a holiday, right? I'm just gonna have to figure out something, but I think at least next month or the month after is Easter? I don't know. We'll see. We're only in the middle of March, so I have some time to think about it. But anyway, so now I'm going to adorn this with some gold. I don't have some solid circle gold pieces. I do have these like tiny clamshell pieces. And, you know, I think if you watched the Flintstones, that's pretty much money. So I'm using that to be the gold at the end of the rainbow. But here is the end result, you guys, for my St. Patrick's Day, but make it Halloweeny design. Look at that. We have a rainbow starting from the side of her head and meandering through the nails down to the cauldron of gold at the end there. So comment below. Let me know what you think of this design. I think it does kind of scream St. Patrick's Day when you do a double look on it. It's got her three-leaf clover pendant on her choker and the rainbow coming out of her hair. And her hair is fire. I think that came out real nice. And you can see that reflective specks on it. So it just makes it a little extra cool, in my opinion. Her teeth are jacked up, though. Don't check out her teeth. She needs to go to the dentist, like stat. And then we have the nail with the rainbow, and I think it's super ultra cool when you rotate the nail and it reflects the cat's eye gel clover. It's like it wants to be there, but you know, it's like the ghosts of Halloweeny. So it's the spirit of St. Patrick. I mean, he's not alive, obviously, but St. Patrick is actually a real story that is totally opposite of this Halloweeny. So I would go check out that story. Holiday story. The real holiday stories are so interesting all the time. But yeah, and I love like the rainbow, just like cutting through that moody darkness of the ombre and those clovers. I feel like I should have put more on the nail. I probably should have made tinier ones all over the joint because I really love that ghost effect of it wants to be there, but it's not really. Oh my gosh, just look at that. Like, I could do that all day, to be honest. And then last but not least, we have the end of the rainbow dropping into the boiling cauldron filled with the clamshells. Because that makes sense, I guess. So comment below, let me know what you think of this design. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. Join me again this week. I have my craft videos. I might be posting my trip. I am going away, as I stated in my live. I have my Worldly Josieisms coming up on Thursday, and I have my other live at 5. Hopefully I'll have some more PR for you guys. I'm still waiting for it to come in. And then Saturday, we will be back to our regular scheduled program. So I'm really excited about that. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.